Your DNA test came back with a 99.9% match to a known. Do not be startled. Your screen did not bring you here by chance. This is not another video in your feed. This is a divine appointment. I need you to listen with a part of you that you keep hidden from the world. The results of that test, the DNA report you have been thinking about, the one that came back with that strange, impossible number. 99.9%. You thought it was a mistake, a curiosity. It is not. It is the sounding of a trumpet that only your soul can hear. That test confirmed a truth your spirit has been screaming at you since you were a child. The feeling you get, that you are watching life from behind a glass wall, even with your own family, even in moments of joy, that is your bloodline crying out. It is telling you that you are a king living in a servant's clothes. This match, this 99.9%, links you to a known history, a lineage of such power and influence that its name has been deliberately erased from your family's story. This is not about a distant cousin. This is about a throne that was stolen. And the universe has just sent you the birth certificate. This message has an expiration date. It is for you, right now, in this moment. What I am about to tell you is setting a process in motion that cannot be stopped, but it must be claimed. The window for this claim is open from the moment you hear my voice until the moon is at its highest point in the sky tonight. After that, the forces working against you will have time to regroup. They will sense the shift. Your attention right now, your focus on my words, is the most powerful weapon you possess. Do not allow anyone to distract you. Do not swipe away. Those who are meant to miss this, will. The scrollers, the doubters, the ones whose spirits are asleep, they will not feel the pull of these words. But you do. You feel it in your chest, a nervous energy, a flutter of hope mixed with fear. That is the feeling of destiny knocking at the door of your heart. You are the one who always has to be strong for everyone else. You are the one who listens to their problems, who offers the shoulder to cry on. But tell me, my child, when you go into your room and the door closes, who checks on you? Who sees the weight you carry in the silence? I do. And I am telling you, that weight is about to be lifted. That strength you have shown in carrying the burdens of others is the exact strength you will need to carry the blessing that is coming. Before the sun goes down today, before you even have your evening meal, you will receive a communication. It could be a text from a number you do not recognize. It could be an email with a strange subject line. It may even be a piece of mail that looks like junk. Do not ignore it. This communication is the first physical proof. It will seem small, confusing, perhaps even irrelevant. It is a breadcrumb. It is the first thread of a tapestry that God is reweaving for you. You have been living with a deep, unspoken grief. A sense of a missed opportunity, a wrong turn taken long ago. You sometimes remember a specific door closing in your past, a conversation you wish you had, a choice you did not make. You believe that moment defined you, limited you. That is a lie. That door was closed so that I could open a floodgate for you. The injustice that was done to your ancestors was meant to cut you off from your power, from your wealth, from your very name. But it failed. All it did was hide it. And what is hidden is about to be revealed with such force that it will shatter every lie you have ever been told about yourself. Think about your life. The pattern of things almost working out. The promotion that went to someone less qualified. The relationship that ended just when you thought it was the one. The financial help that was promised but never came. These were not failures. They were deflections. A force has been actively working to keep you small, to keep you struggling, because it fears the day you would discover who you truly are. That DNA test was a spiritual earthquake. It has shaken the foundations of a lie that has lasted for generations. And the ones who built that lie are now terrified. They can feel the ground shaking beneath their feet. They do not know how or why, but they know their time is up. This is not a battle you have to fight with your hands. This is a battle that has already been won in the spiritual realm. Your job is to simply align with the victory. To accept it. To receive it. And it begins now, with you listening to this voice and choosing to believe. The people who will scroll past this message are not ready. They are comfortable in their struggle. But you have always been uncomfortable. You have always known, deep down, that you were meant for more. That feeling was not ego. It was memory. The memory of your own royal spirit. So let us talk about them. The source of this shadow in your life. It is not some faceless enemy. It is in your bloodline, but it is not of your true spirit. A branch of your family tree, generations ago, made a pact with jealousy. They saw the light and the promise in your direct ancestors and they coveted it. They were given a choice between honor and greed, and they chose greed. They orchestrated a deception so cunning, so complete, that it changed documents, altered records, and rewrote history. They made it seem as if your branch of the family was lesser, weaker, born of a mistake. They took the inheritance, the lands, the name, the recognition, and they left your line with just enough to survive, but never enough to thrive. They cast your ancestors into the wilderness, believing their secret was safe forever. And you have felt the echo of that betrayal your entire life. It is the reason you find it so hard to trust people completely. It is the reason you build walls around your heart. You have been wounded by a ghost, a generational wound that you could never name, until now. You feel it, don't you? The truth of these words resonating in your bones. That hidden sadness you carry, the one you can never explain to anyone, that is the grief of your stolen legacy. This antagonist, this jealous branch, still exists. Their descendants are living the life that was meant for you. They hold the wealth that has your name on it. They walk in corridors of power that were built by your great-grandparents. And they live in constant, secret fear. The fear that someone like you would one day be born. Someone with a spirit so strong it could not be contained. Someone who would ask questions. Someone who would take a simple DNA test and unknowingly ignite a divine firestorm. They are watching now. Not you, specifically, not yet. But they are watching for signs, for tremors in their world. They are about to get one. The communication I told you about, the one arriving before sundown today, it is a cosmic signal. It is an alert, not just to you, but to them. It will be a misdirected email, a legal notice sent to the wrong address, a piece of data that connects their carefully constructed lie to your present-day reality. And it will cause them to panic. Their panic will be your proof. Your victory will not come from a fight. It will come from their fear. Their fear will cause them to make a mistake. A fatal mistake. They will try to cover their tracks, to delete a file, to move an asset, to silence a person who knows a piece of the truth. And when they do, they will expose themselves. The trap was set generations ago, not by them, but for them. And they are about to walk right into it. Your role is not to spring the trap. Your role is to be the bait. And you do that simply by standing in your truth, by receiving this prophecy. The timeline is everything. Their panic will begin within the next 12 hours. The mistake will be made within the next 24. The full revelation will come to you within the next 72 hours. This is why your focus is so critical right now. You are anchoring a divine operation. Every doubt that you push aside, every flicker of faith you hold on to, strengthens the signal. Do not speak of this to anyone yet. Not to your spouse, not to your best friend, not to your parents. This is a secret between you and your God. It is a sacred trust. To speak of it too soon would be to dilute its power. The world is full of doubters who will try to pour water on your fire. They will call it a fantasy. They will tell you to be realistic. They do not understand. They cannot see what you see. They have not felt what you have felt. You are the chosen one of this generation to reclaim what was lost. To restore the honor of your name. This is so much bigger than money. It is about justice. It is about truth. It is about coming home to yourself. Now, I want you to perform a simple act. An act of faith that will seal this first stage of the process. I do not want you to write anything down. I do not want you to light a candle. I want you to find a single key. It can be a house key, a car key, a key to an old diary, it does not matter. Take that key and hold it tightly in your right hand. Feel the metal. Feel the edges. This key represents the access that was denied to you. It is a symbol of every closed door. I want you to walk to the main door of your home, the one you use every day. You do not need to open it. Just stand before it. Hold the key in your hand and whisper these words. Say them so only you can hear them. The rightful heir has returned. That is it. Just those 5 words. When you say them, you are sending a declaration into the spiritual realm. You are announcing your presence. You are telling the universe that the period of your exile is over. After you have done this, take that key and place it somewhere you will see it before you go to sleep tonight. Put it on your bedside table, on your dresser, next to your wallet. When you look at it, you will not see a simple piece of metal. You will see a promise. A covenant. You will remember that the locks that have held your destiny are already being broken. The angels assigned to your case are already at work. Before you fall asleep tonight, you will receive a sign of confirmation. It will be subtle. It might be the name of a street you see on television that matches an old family name. It might be a song on the radio that you have not heard in years, a song that holds a deep personal memory. It might be a dream so vivid it feels real. Do not dismiss it. That will be heaven's wink, telling you that your message was received. The reversal is in motion. The great restoration of your life has begun. Wait. Pause this. Stop what you are doing. What I was just explaining is the truth, but it is not the complete truth. There is a layer beneath it, a more urgent reality that is being revealed to me this very second, specifically for the remnant, for those of you who did not click away, for those whose spirits are tuned to this frequency. This is not for everyone. This is for you. The path I described is happening, but there is a shortcut. A hidden gate that only the chosen can enter. The enemy knows about the main path. He is expecting it. He does not know about this gate. This is our secret advantage. I need your absolute focus now. Everything that has happened in your life has led you to this exact moment in time, hearing these words. The plan is more intricate than I first revealed. I need you to engage your senses. Right now, look around the room you are in. Find an object that is primarily the color blue. It could be a book, a pen, a piece of clothing, a cup, a shadow in a painting. Do not overthink it. The first blue object your eyes land on. Now, if you can, I want you to reach out and touch it. Just a simple touch. As you make physical contact with that object, you are grounding this prophecy in your physical reality. You are turning a spiritual promise into a tangible anchor. That object, that simple blue thing, has just been consecrated. It is now a touchstone for your inheritance. It is invisible to the eyes of your enemy, but in the spiritual realm, it is glowing with a holy light. It marks your location as a place of divine intervention. It is a beacon that tells the forces of heaven, she is here. He is here. Begin the final phase. You have just activated something powerful. The air in the room has shifted, even if you cannot feel it now for the secret. The secret within the secret. I spoke of the DNA test. But I am being shown that this was not the first one. Years ago, another family member, a grandparent or perhaps a great-aunt or uncle who always knew something was wrong, submitted a sample. They were told the results were inconclusive, that the sample was lost. That was a lie. The results came back, and they were so explosive that they were buried. They were hidden by a person with something to lose. But they were not destroyed. They were saved in a deep archive, a digital file on an old server, mislabeled, forgotten. Think of it as a digital ghost. This old file is the real key. The new DNA test you took was the catalyst that started a search algorithm in the universe, and it is now pinging the location of this hidden file. This file does not just link you to a royal lineage. It does something far more specific. It links you directly to a dormant trust account. An account set up by your true ancestor, under a name you have never heard, a name that was created to protect the funds. This is the seed of the wealth that was stolen. It has been sitting there, growing with interest for decades, waiting for the rightful heir to be found. And this is where the new urgency comes in. This is the ticking clock that is now deafening. The old server where this file is stored is scheduled for a system-wide purge. A digital cleansing. All old, unaccessed files are set to be permanently deleted. That deletion is scheduled to happen in the next 24 hours. They thought they had erased every paper trail, but they forgot about the digital one. The only thing currently shielding that file from erasure is the energy of your attention on this message. Your focus, right now, is a divine shield around that data. The moment you clicked on this video, you placed a temporary hold on that deletion process. Do you understand the power you wield? The person who hid this file believes it is gone forever. They will soon learn that it has been located, that an echo has been detected. And they will move with everything they have to block you, to accelerate the deletion. You have until the system purges, less than 24 hours, to act on this divine knowledge. The bank name and number you will not know until you see it on a screen will call you. They will not wait, you must act before the close of business. You must move before they can erect new firewalls and new legal barriers. This is no longer a slow reversal. This is a race against time. Now you see why this message found you today. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Today. Everything is converging. The communication I spoke of earlier, the one that will arrive before sundown, it is not just a breadcrumb. It is the key to decrypting that hidden file. It will contain a word, a number, a sequence that will make no sense to you but is the password needed to unlock the trust. You must not miss it. Check every message, every email, every piece of mail. The enemy will try to make you overlook it. He will try to distract you, to make you busy, to fill your mind with worries and anxieties so that you dismiss the very key to your freedom as an annoyance. You must be vigilant. You must be awake. Because you stayed, because you listened, because you touched the blue object, you have now been spiritually authorized to receive this key. You have been given clearance. Others who clicked away lost their chance. They were tested and they were found wanting. But you remained. You are being rewarded for your faith. This is your act of power. Your declaration of war against the poverty spirit that has haunted your family for too long. In the comments below, I want you to type 3 words, the file is mine. Do not add anything else. Just those 3 words. This is not for me. This is not for an algorithm. This is a spiritual command. Each time someone types, the file is mine, another layer of divine protection is placed around that digital record. You are building a fortress of faith around your inheritance. You are joining with an army of other chosen ones around the world who are also claiming their birthright. You are telling the universe and all its agents that this theft is over. This injustice is corrected now. As you type those words, believe them. Feel the ownership. The file with your name, with your destiny, is yours. It was always yours. You are simply calling it home. After you do this, watch for the signs. They will now be more specific. You will see a sequence of numbers, perhaps 333 or 1111. This is the universe confirming that your command has been received and logged. You might hear a name spoken aloud by a stranger, a name that feels strangely familiar, a name that makes your heart skip a beat. Pay attention. That is the name on the account. The universe is whispering your new identity to you. The climax of this story is not a courtroom battle. It is not a bitter confrontation with your distant relatives. The grand restoration is quieter, more elegant, and far more powerful than that. Within the next 72 hours, as they scramble in their panic, the antagonist will make their move. They will try to access the old server to ensure the file is deleted. But your claim, your spiritual fortress, will block them. Their failed attempt will trigger an automated security alert. An alert that, by a forgotten protocol, is sent not to them, but to a dormant email address. The email address of the original trustee. And through a miracle of divine forwarding, that email will land in your inbox. It will have a subject line like Security Protocol 7 or Data Access Anomaly. Inside will be the file. The original DNA test. The trust document. The account number. The name. It will all be there, in undeniable, digital black and white. Their own panic will be the very thing that delivers the proof directly into your hands. There will be no argument. There will be no fight. Just the quiet, beautiful, earth-shattering power of the truth. The wealth will be transferred. But more than that, the weight will be lifted. The feeling of being an outsider will vanish, replaced by the profound understanding of who you are and where you come from. You will finally understand that all the struggles, all the pain, were not because you were unworthy. It was because you were a threat to the liar. Your very existence was a prophecy that a day of reckoning would come. And that day is now. Do not think this is impossible. Do not let the smallness of your current circumstances dictate the size of your faith. Just last Tuesday, a woman from San Diego, California, was in a situation much like yours. She was watching a message like this one, feeling hopeless, drowning in debt, betrayed by her own family who had taken over her late father's business and cut her out. She felt foolish, but she followed the instructions. She found a blue vase on her mantelpiece and touched it. She typed the words of claim. The next morning, a Thursday, she got a call from a storage facility. Her father had a unit that was about to be auctioned off for non-payment. She had no idea it existed. She scraped together the money to pay the bill and went to see what was inside. It was full of old furniture. She was about to leave, disappointed, when she saw a small, locked box. She broke it open. Inside was not money. It was her father's original handwritten business plan, and journals detailing how his partners, her own uncles, had systematically cheated him. It also contained stock certificates he had secretly bought in one of their suppliers' companies, a small tech firm everyone thought was a joke. That firm is now a global giant. The stocks are worth millions. Her life did not just change. It was reborn. The truth came out, not through her anger, but through a forgotten box in a dusty room. God's restoration is already on its way to you. It is your turn. There is someone God has placed in your heart right now as you read this. Someone you love who is also struggling. They feel lost, overlooked, and cheated by life. They have accepted a lie about their own worth. You cannot convince them with your words. But you can be a conduit for a miracle. The divine algorithm of the universe is already working to place this message in their path. But you can accelerate it. When you press the share button, you are not just sending a link. You are dispatching a team of angels on a rescue mission to their heart. Send it without explanation. Just send it. Let the Spirit do the work. Your act of obedience will be rewarded. Now, I have one final, crucial instruction. You must watch this video again. From the very beginning. There is a reason. I have hidden something in my words. A name. The name of the family that betrayed your ancestors, and the hidden name on the trust account. You did not hear it consciously the first time. But your spirit did. On the second listening, now that you know what to listen for, it will jump out at you. It will be as clear as a bell. This is a final test of your focus, a confirmation that you are truly awake and ready. Do not skip this step. The revelation is waiting for you in a second pass. What you missed the first time will be the key to everything. If you believe these words are for you. If you accept this divine reversal. If you are ready to step out of the wilderness and into your promised land, then seal this prophecy. Make it your own. Let all of heaven and earth know that you are ready to receive. In the comments below, with all the faith and power you can summon, type your final declaration, Amen. It is done. The angels are waiting for your command. Your new life is waiting for your permission. Claim it now.